want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. I want to thank everybody that's been hitting that like button. Go ahead, smash the like button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 likes a video. Let's get that like spike going. Please subscribe to the channel. You can count on me for daily crypto updates, news, technical analysis, everything that's important to know in this space. Jumping right into the market today in crypto, sideways. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $243 billion. Bitcoin at 85.66. We just had daily candle closes and the weekly candle close as well. It's going to be a pivotal week ahead for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I think this is going to kind of set the tone, obviously, for the rest of the month, potentially the next couple months. Obviously, we have the Bitcoin halving coming up approximately May the 12th, and that's going to set the tone, the bullish tone for the rest of 2020. So do not get stressed out over this downside action. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. You've got this falling wedge. Remember, falling wedges, 68% chance of a break to the upside. Falling wedge, descending channel, whatever you want to call it, these break higher bullish reversal patterns. If they break lower, Bitcoin's in trouble, right? So this support level has been holding most of the past 2 days at around 85.50. It's looking like potentially the bears are about to win control of this level. There's been some bullish divergence that's been playing out and really hasn't developed very well at all. There wasn't a whole lot of bullish follow through. Like, the bulls not really showing up here. If the bulls lose this level, you can expect 8,300, potentially 8,200 at some point, looking for a break to the upside here. Falling wedge. This is Bitcoin's 1-hour chart, and you can again see zoomed in, falling wedge. Potentially there was a descending triangle in here, and that has kind of broken lower, popped back in. I don't really think that's a valid pattern just based on these volume profiles down here. This wedge looks better. But again, the bottom of this wedge, 82.80, is potentially in the cards. As soon as we break out, the easy way to look at this, the easy way to look at this and trade this is when we break out, you're buying the breakout to the upside. Okay, that's going to be a sign of, obviously, a short-term reversal for Bitcoin. I do think there's more downside action ahead over time, but a run up to 9,000 at some point would be in the cards. This is a Bitcoin 3-day chart. There's some, again, this important level is 8,500 that needs to hold for support. The 50 moving average is just below the price action right now, so that needs to hold as well. You can see previously back here, January the 19th, it held, and we bounced and moved higher. So again, holding as support. You also have previous support at this 85, 84.50 level. So remember, this big triangle right here that Bitcoin has been in for a period of time, months and months and months, is going to break out before June, potentially sooner, because you have your Bitcoin halving in this area right here. The Bitcoin likes to move all the way to the end of the triangle, seems like, before it breaks out. The main strategy and goal that you have to understand is as soon as Bitcoin breaks out of this triangle, that's your buy signal. Bitcoin potentially is going to run up to 14,000, 16,000 after that. Okay, assuming a break to the downside would be very bad sign for Bitcoin. So you got to keep a stop in place always on every single trade in this market. The important thing to understand about this idea is you've got a potential very bullish inverse head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, there's some short-term downside. Okay, we know this. However, this is a 3-day chart, and you've got this head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders right here. Potential target would push you and help be a catalyst for a breakout to the upside. 14,000 just based on this pattern. This larger pattern, I think target is 16,000. So there's a lot of upside. We just got to get to a point where, Bitcoin kind of bottoms and moves sideways for a period of time. The halving comes, and then moon mission. Ready? Don't get stressed out by this downside action. It's part of it. This is crypto. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group, and we've been killing it. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market, Nothing at all. You can watch these videos, very basic to very advanced, and you'll be making profitable trades. The biggest reason people join the trading group, the same reason why people come into crypto, they want to make a ton of money, and they do so with these profitable trading setups that I post regularly. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with crypto for 6 months, you get a 20% discount. If you pay with crypto for the year, you get 30% off and an additional month for free. If you want to pay with a card monthly, month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. This is Power Ledger. Power Ledger's been killing it. I posted this setup the other day, up 35%. Here's some comments from the group. Dirty Harry says, Power looks amazing. I jumped in yesterday. It's working. Crypto Bitcoin Chris, you nailed it. Gino said, I made $1,500 from Power yesterday. I'm happy with that. Next person, I've been in POWR, Power Ledger, since you posted it. There's a previous setup. I'll show you that now. I'm up $8,400. Thanks for everything you do. I love the group. So look at this Power Ledger setup. Again, this person obviously is midterm holder, 183% gains. Definitely want to invite you guys to join the group. Check it out. It's amazing. The YouTube crypto purge continues. They got me. They got me this morning. Man, I was like, freak. I've already went through, I had a previous channel with about 25,000 subs, and that one's gone. This one, here we go. Warning, warning, warning. I said, please retweet this and support our freedom of speech. Support the use of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Go over to Twitter, follow me there, cryptobtc_Chris. If something happens to this channel, I'll make another one. We'll do it all over again. Jump through some hoops. Now, YouTube sent me this. Hey, your content has been, basically violated the sale of regulated goods policy. We removed your content. Didn't exactly say specifically what it was, but policy, regulated goods, appeal submitted. So we'll see what happens with that. This is a warning, but it's always makes you second guess yourself because it's not anything specific. Like what we obviously know, cryptocurrency, the crypto purge, just been continuing, and I've kept you guys updated to that. It's just kind of like, man. And I know a lot of people are going to say in the comments, hey, Chris, you got to go check out this. Go over. I post on Steemit every single day. Publish 0x, I post on every single day. I've gotten on Steemit, I've gotten like 100 subscribers in a year, right? Like there's not the viewers. The viewers are on YouTube. Shout out to Barry Mann. He stated, look what they're doing in football in England. You can see in the background, it says Crypto Cup 2020. Yeah, mainstream adoption happening right before our eyes every single day. Crypto gets a nod from an Australian court precedent-setting case. I've got a ton of Australians in the trading group. A lot of adoption happening in Australia on a regular basis, more so than the United States. But so a judge has green-lighted the use of cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin to secure legal expenses. So this case would potentially set a precedent for courts in other jurisdictions to approve cryptocurrency as collateral. The plaintiff here has agreed to provide monthly statements for the account, quote unquote, to the defendant's team. So he has to essentially hold this crypto on an exchange, it says. The use of the term account suggests the funds are in the hands of a cryptocurrency exchange. So because he has his crypto on an exchange, basically fulfills the idea of collateral to the court, which is, again, mainstream adoption happening before our eyes. Everything's changing, you guys. I know, like, yeah, Bitcoin pulls back and the market gets hit, but you guys cannot focus on the negatives in this market because we expect it. Like, you're going to get huge pullbacks all the time. Like, there's going to be a period, and it's coming soon. Just remember, Bitcoin bull run 2017, you had 40% pullbacks, 35% pullbacks as part of it. Now, when we start trending higher across the market, buying the dip all of a sudden becomes a viable option. That's where the idea started from. But when you're in a downtrend, buying the dip is not a good strategy. It's just not. I mean, you're buying the dip after $20,000. You're buying $18,000, $17,000, $16,000. You're in the hole a bunch. Buying the dip makes sense as this market starts trending higher, which is coming and has basically started. This is just a dip. potentially there's a lot of upside in this market going forward. Bitcoin's leap year prices hint at long-term growth. So it's interesting to know that the Bitcoin halving, it basically is in tune with the leap year. Obviously yesterday was February the 29th. This gentleman, Danny Scott, he drew attention to Bitcoin's historic price before the last two halvings, basically every leap year. So 2012, it was $5 Bitcoin. 2016, Bitcoin was $436 Bitcoin. 2020, $8,625 Bitcoin. Listen, what's that next number going to be? In the comment box, 4 years from now, what's Bitcoin going to be? 80,000, 40,000. What do you guys think? 100,000? Crypto market is about to tap a critical level that will set the tone for 2020. The market could soon rally to yearly highs, but it hinges on this level. This is Crypto Michael, and he posted this. Essentially the idea, this is the overall market cap of crypto, and it looks very similar to Bitcoin. This green box right here is essentially a support level that needs to hold. We need to get some type of bounce here. This would show confluence with the other bounce ideas that we've been talking about. So again, it would be epic to see a bounce here to stay above this level. Bitfinex's bear whale makes $15 million after predicting Bitcoin crash weeks ahead. So if you guys remember Joe the whale, this guy has made two amazing trades. Like he basically nailed the bottom and he nailed the top. And he traded both ways. He opened up a long and then opened up a short. He had a 20,000 Bitcoin position. We need to trade with the whales. Follow the whales, don't work against them. Remember, the whales and institutions in this market, they think and they sit around and they kind of laugh about it. Oh, let's see, how can we trick retail into buying into this market? How can we take their money? Like they counter trade us. They say, oh, look at retail. They're drawing these cute little patterns, these charts. And most people don't potentially even use any TA. They're just like, hey, I'll buy these giant green candles. So they know, institutions, whales, smart money knows that most people buy on emotion. This is a business. You cannot buy on emotion in this market. You get these huge run-ups, and they know Joe shorted Bitcoin recently. Now he's up $15 million. 15 million in the green. This guy is killing it. Joe the whale. Fundstrat analyst Tom Lee says stocks are starting to look like crypto. There's 3.8 trillion wiped out in 5 days. My question is, what's the market going to look like? Traditional stock market, S&P 500 on Monday morning. United States is going to wake up. Are they going to start a huge sell-off? It's tied to the crypto markets at times, more so than not. This person stating that the worst is over for Bitcoin now that the CME futures have expired. Remember, the CME tends to be used by Wall Street type institutions, so there might have been some relationship between stocks and Bitcoin as bank traders sold off everything, including gold. Well, you know what they didn't sell off? They actually bought the Chinese yuan. Everything falls except the Chinese yuan. Kyber facilitated over 139 million on-chain trades in February, smashing a recent previous all-time high. So again, they had 576,000 fully on-chain trades in February. That smashed their all-time high. They're super happy about it. The point is this, Kyber has been killing it. I can't even fit the chart on the screen. It is up crazy, up 300%. Kyber got added to Coinbase. Everybody's FOMOing in. When you get these parabolic run-ups, FOMO, mania, everybody's buying on emotion, retail's coming in, and guess who starts taking profits? You see a big sell-off. Institutions and smart money, because they know better. These big run-ups retrace. So Yahoo Japan's subsidiary and Binance are moving towards a strategic partnership. I want you guys to make sure and understand that, Binance, what they're doing now, they're franchising their name. We talked yesterday about the P2P, peer-to-peer transfers. They also have Binance US. That is not owned by Binance. That is a franchise. So potentially there's going to be a Yahoo Japan subsidiary that opens up a Binance franchise in Japan. Binance is smart. They don't want to deal with all the legal stuff. They're going to let somebody else deal with it. And they're just like a McDonald's franchise here. They're going to get a portion of the proceeds. You're going to use Binance's trading engine. And that's how Binance is essentially going to scale and take over. BNB has pulled back tremendously. And you want to look at a lot of these USDT trading pairs and you want to think ahead, how can I get into these coins? Possibly you missed some of these coins, EOS, XRP, Ethereum. Maybe you missed a big run up. That's okay. We're getting another chance soon. And so if there's a positive to this pullback, it would be that it's going to give us the potential for entry or re-entry on a lot of these coins. The United States Postal Service has a page about blockchain. USPS delivers 4 ways blockchain can be used throughout the supply chain. Blockchain and crypto are taking over slowly. Mainstream adoption is happening right before our eyes, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I will be here tomorrow. See you then.